Today on Teuty's track analysis, we have the track of the day for July 24th, Hazing by Sp4ck0. Hazing is a speed fun track made from the surfaces road, grass, plastic, sausage, and pipe. There are also a plethora of effect blocks being reactor boost down, super reactor boost down, engine off, no steer, reset, and bumper. Starting out the track, you can find the GPS, which drives a 45.806, and this is almost 2/10 faster than the author metal time. Then throughout the rest of the track, you will not find any speed checks. However, there is a cut near the end of the track, which will save about 2.5 to 3 seconds. And this cut will take you directly to the only finish line in the track. As for the difficulty of the track, I did not find it particularly difficult to drive and would rate it a 3 out of 10. I did not find the medal times to be all that challenging either, getting the author medal fairly quickly, with my personal best of 45.981 seconds being 19 thousandths faster than the author medal time of 46 seconds. The gold medal time was 49 seconds, the silver 56 seconds, and the bronze 1 minute and 10 seconds. I thought Hazing was an okay track, however after getting the author medal and the cuts being found, I did not have much motivation to continue driving the track, and I would give it a neutral rating. For today's routes analysis and comparison, we are using the current world record ghost driven by Keck Dreams, and their time of 42.623 seconds is 3.358 seconds faster than my personal best. So there's quite a large gap here today between me and the world record, and the majority of that time is going to come from the cut, which I did not go for. At the start here, there's really not too much time to gain or lose, just going around these corners as tightly as possible, just to reduce the distance traveled. Then as we get this reactor boost jump, it seems like you want to jump over to the right hand side and then go back over to the left with the bumper. Then we have our first drift right here, both setting up wide, though I was a little bit wider, starting the drift extremely early as well, and a very short drift too. And while the drifts looked quite a bit different, I'd say they are pretty comparable, as I would have a little bit more exit speed here. However, my jump here down onto the grass is just going a little bit too straight, so I'm going to have to turn pretty hard to the left in order to make this upcoming turn. And this harder turning towards the left is going to cause me to slide more, and therefore cause me to lose more speed. Now for this left-hand turn, we'll see the world record taking a much wider approach, and of course this is going to be a better approach as well, because as we get onto the plastic, we're going to have to keep turning towards the left, and with my inside line, I'm going to have to turn much harder towards the left in order to get a straight entrance into this wall ride. And as we get into the corner here, you want to try to get in as smoothly as possible with as least bumping around as possible. You also want to steer with the turn. For example, steering here, I should be steering towards the left. I was originally and switched over a little bit too early for the next wall ride, but with this left-hand turn, you want to be steering towards the left, and the right-hand turn, steering towards the right. On the exit from the wall ride, continue steering down towards the right, and then we are setting up for our next drift. We'll see two different approaches for this drift as well. The world record entered low, I entered towards the middle. I go much wider with my drift as well, and that allows me to carry more speed here on the exit, as the world record is going to have to do a small release here. Unfortunately, the extra speed I had here on the exit is going to go to waste, as my approach for this jump and turn is going to be completely off, as we see the world record jumping off much wider than I am. Just like previous ones, this inside jump and turn is going to cause me to have to turn harder towards the right here, slide a little bit more, and lose the extra speed. Now coming up very shortly here is where the cut is going to be, and we'll go over that. But first of all, we're going to go over the normal route, and there's not a ton to talk about that either, just steering towards the right here with this turn. And then we are going to pick up a no steer, so we either want to steer just nothing or steer towards the left here. I'm not quite sure. Either way, it's not going to cause a massive difference, and then we're just going to jump to the finish. Then we'll be jumping back into the world record ghost here to take a look at the cut, and we'll start it off just before this wall ride. The entrance is going to be very similar into the wall ride here. However, they're going to stay up off the ground. They're going to steer up towards the left here to get over the wall, and then they're going to just go flying to the finish with the reactor boost. And again, we'll go over it one more time here, just staying up off the ground here and steering up towards the left just as we're approaching the checkpoint, getting over the wall, and then you kind of just gotta hope the reactor boost takes you to the finish. And that is going to do it for today's analysis. I hope you found something helpful in today's video and enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like it and subscribe. Just a reminder that I will be streaming here tomorrow on YouTube starting 2 hours before the track of the day releases, so if you'd like to watch me play some Trackmania live, including the Cup of the Day, be sure to watch out for that stream. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with that stream or on Wednesday with the next track analysis.